Before we get started, I just want to encourage you to check out the Dead Island E3 announcement trailer before watching this video. It'll help you better understand my analysis, as well as shock and or surprise you if it's your first time watching. The less you know about it, the better, but it's definitely worth viewing at least once, even if you aren't a fan of the game or zombies in general. The link to it is in the description. They say nothing is perfect, but I'd argue that the Dead Island E3 cinematic trailer is. Despite being a controversial reveal back in 2011, development team Techland and publisher Deep Silver managed to tell an emotional story in a genre that isn't known for doing so. Everything in the trailer is done superbly. From the depressing music to the gorgeous visuals, the Dead Island trailer is a timeless classic that deserves to be talked about for years to come.
Number 1. Dead Island. Cinematic, haunting, breathtaking.
When you think of zombies, gore, action, and over-the-top violence come to mind. But rarely ever does the genre focus on tragic stories of characters. Sure, there are exceptions like The Walking Dead and Train to Busan, but back in 2011 this trailer was, and still is, the first of its kind. For one, audiences are able to feel deeply impacted by the loss of a family whom they only know for a brief period of time. Not only are all the characters nameless, but they don't even utter a single word. If that wasn't enough, we see the backstory of 3 characters from the daughter's perspective in reverse, with flashes of what went down beforehand in real time. It's worth noting that the family's tragic demise is beautifully or horrifically depicted within just 3 minutes. The elements of a cinematic short story are captured in the length of a trailer without the use of any dialogue. Let all of that sink in. When Dead Island was announced, it had received criticism for its depiction of a dead child. It wasn't a major controversy since the trailer was positively received, but it definitely was a point of contention. The reason why it gets more praise than flack is due to its handling of the subject matter. Although the trailer starts off with a dead girl, it never feels unjustified. The slow-paced reveal shot hints that viewers will be seeing how events unfolded from her perspective. Although it's a terrible sight to witness, it is conveyed with care. The child's death wasn't done for the sake of shock value, rather it was done to exemplify loss to an even greater extent. Replace the daughter with an adult, and the effect isn't nearly as impactful. You wouldn't get that same feeling you had upon first viewing with anybody other than the young child of a family who was on vacation at the wrong time.
I'm about to make a mistake, I think.
Okay.
I'm going against my better judgment. I have been taught, everybody that works with me at Red Rooster Teeth and Achievement Hunter knows that as the father of a young girl, I have terrible problems watching sad girl stuff. And so the entire internet is talking about the Dead Island trailer, and every single person who I work with has come up to me at a different point in the last 24 hours and told me not to watch the trailer. That it will not go well for me. But, you know, we work in the games industry, and I feel like I have to watch the trailer.
Alright, so you're gonna watch the trailer.
Alright, fuck this. I'm not watching that.
Are video games a form of art? Truth be told, there's no definitive answer. Each and every year, society seems to lean closer to that answer being yes, thanks to advancements in game development. Like every art form, video games are becoming more complex. Dead Island is a perfect example of why games should be held at a higher regard. Gone are the days when people were considered no-lives, children, and nerds just for playing games. In fact, gaming as a whole has become much more mainstream over time. In the late 2000s and early 2010s, games were gaining more recognition thanks to titles like Dead Island. Back in 2011, people were surprised at a more grounded-to-reality interpretation of an outbreak. Most of the content in the zombie genre usually have a goofy or over-the-top element to them. Even the more serious zombie movies and games didn't feel as mature as this cinematic trailer, which really demonstrates how far we've come in the entertainment industry. The Dead Island E3 announcement trailer is without a doubt one of the best game trailers ever made. It pushed the boundaries in its genre and helped change the way mainstream audiences view video games. Unlike the actual game itself, The cinematic reveal highlighted tragic themes of loss and demonstrated a more realistic take of what an actual zombie apocalypse might look like. Viewers are able to connect on an emotional level despite knowing next to nothing about the characters on screen. Even though the trailer unfolds in reverse, it manages to still be compelling thanks to its beautifully composed music and unique tone. There hasn't been anything like this in a long time. I hope you enjoyed my analysis on the Dead Island trailer. For more content like this, plus a whole lot more, like this video, subscribe, and follow me at JT Reviews Plus on Instagram and WordPress. Thank you for watching.